This is Mahmoud Hassan Mehraj. Welcome to another solution tutorial of SolidWorks. Today we're going to solve this 3D problem. In this 3D problem, and this is the isometric view, this is the top view, and this is the cross-section view of this section A. And this in here the sectional view only show the thickness of the of our 3D object. So first of all, I will start drawing from the top plane, and in the top plane I will draw. Okay, let me select. In the top plane I will select, first of all, draw this circle, and this circle has a dimension of 32 diameter. Then after that I will draw a center line from here to here, and this center line has a distance of 110 unit. Then I will draw another circle here, and this circle has a dimension of 29 unit. After all of this has been drawn, and then we can see we have a slot shape here, and for drawing that slot shape I will select the straight slot, and from that I will from here to here it has a distance of 55 unit, and the total vertical distance is 6.5 unit, and from this center line to this slot center line it has a distance of 28.25 unit. Okay, so after that, drawing that, as we have previously drawn a center line from here, uh, we can see that we have another line, and for this drawing this two line, we'll offset this center line, and we'll offset this center lines to 11 unit. So the half distance will be here to here will be 11 divided by 2, so it will be 5.5 unit. After that I will trim this portion and trim this portion, then draw a fillet here and another fillet here, and this fillet has a radius of 47 unit, and in this portion the fillets radius are 23 unit. Okay, so first of all let's draw this portion. So I'm selecting the top plane from here. Now right click on it, now sketch, now normal to it. After that select the circle from here and place the circle to the origin, and this circle has a dimension of 32 unit. Okay, this circle has been drawn. Now select a center line from here, and from this point draw a center line of 110 unit. Okay, our 110 unit center line has been drawn. Now again we need to select the circle, so I'm selecting the circle here and placing the circle here, and this circle has a dimension of 29 radius, a 29 diameter. Okay, after that I am selecting the straight slot from here. Now select the straight slot and draw a slot of 55 unit. Okay, and this slot has a vertical distance of 6.5 unit, we have already discussed. Okay, now select the smart dimension tool and dimension this slot to 55 unit. Okay, dimension it to 55 unit. Now we can see from this point to this center it has a distance of 28.25 unit, so dimension it to 28.25 unit. Now press OK. After that we need to draw two horizontal line here and another in one is here. For that I am selecting the offset entities, and from that I will select this center line, and the total distance is 11 unit, so the half distance will be 11 divided by 2, so it will be 5.5 unit. Now make sure to click select chain and bidirectional. Now press OK. After that I am selecting the trim option and trim the line, because we will need to fillet in this portion. For that we need to trim this connection. Okay, do the same things in the other side also, trim this extra line and this arc. Okay, so after that has been done, now it's time for filleting. For that I am selecting the fillet option from here, and the first fillet we have discussed, it has a 47 unit fillet, and now select this point and this point. After that place OK, and the other side the fillet has the radius of 23 unit, so I'm selecting the fillet of 23 unit. Now select these two lines, now press OK. So all the fillet has been done, but as we are drawing a range here, we need to cover this portion, because it has this portion has a different thickness than this portion, so we'll again cover this portion. Now for that we will going to select the tangent arc here, and from the tangent arc I am selecting this point and this 2 point, so it will cover up our trimmed sketch. So do this from the other side also. We want a arc of other side, so make sure to draw the arc properly. So I'm selecting this point, so and select that point, so our arc has been drawn properly. Okay, you can see that. Okay, our arc is complete. Now let's go back to our sketch. In our sketch, uh, let me go back to our sketch. Okay, now I'm zooming it. In here we can see we have a circular profile here, and this circular profile has a radius of 13 unit, but we can see this line of the range is has an angle, but we don't see the angle here. So if you seen a range previously, or if you search it in the Google, if you will find that uh, if we draw a horizontal line here, the angle between this portion is 15 degree. Okay, the range angle is 15 degree. So as usual, the normal range angle is 15 degree, so we'll assume that this sketch has been drawn with the angle of 15 degree, so we'll proceed in that way. So for that, first of all, I'll draw a circular profile, and this circular profile has a radius of 13 unit, and its center is located for here, and the distance is 6 unit from here and 2 unit from the other side. And after that I will draw a center line from here, and from the center line I'll draw an inclined line here, and then I'll angle this two line to 15 degree. Okay, after the 15 degree has been done, then I will offset this two line, and this two offset line has a total distance of 17 unit, so the half distance will be 17 divided by 2 unit. So the same thing is for the other side also. In the other portion, we can see that here we have another circle, and this circular arc has a radius of 9 unit. Okay, and radius of 9 unit, and this circle has a center here, and this center has a distance of 6 unit from horizontal distance and 2 unit from the vertical distance. And we will see that it also has a 15 degree angle. So then I will draw a horizontal center line here, then I'll draw an inclined center line here, and I'll angle them to 15 degree. And from that inclined line, I will offset this two line, and this two line has a total distance of 13 unit, so the half distance will be 13 divided by 2 unit. Then I will trim the extra portion. So let's go back to our sketch. Let me first zoom out it for a clear view. Okay, now let's go back to our sketch. So first of all, I am going to select this portion. Okay, in this side we can see that we need to, let me clear it up little. Okay, let me first clear it up. Okay, let's select the circle from here and draw a circle of 13 radius, so it diameter will be 13 multiplied by 2. Now select the expand dimension tool, and this circle to this circle, it has a distance of 6 unit and a vertical distance of 2 unit. Okay, a vertical distance of 2 unit. So this portion has been set properly. After that, now select the center line, and from the center line draw an horizontal center line. Okay, now I will draw another center line, then this center line will be quite inclined one. So I am selecting the center line and drawing a center line here, an inclined center line. So I have drawn this inclined center line. Now make sure to give this an angle of 15 degree. So this two angle is 15 degree. This is a normal range angle. So if you search in the Google what is the angle in the range, so you will get 15 degree. Okay, so after the angle has been provided, now select the offset entities. So from the offset entities we will offset the line of 17 units, so 17 divided by 2, so it will be 8.5 unit. Now select this inclined line, now select bidirectional, now press OK. Now select the trim option, and trim the unnecessary line that we don't need. So trimming all the unnecessary line that we don't need. So we have trimmed all the portion properly. Okay, let's trim this portion and also these two portion. So all the portion has been trimmed quite well. Now we have to do the same thing in the other side also. So for that, let's go back to our this side of the sketch, and for that now select a circle, and this circle has a dimension of 9 radius, so 9 multiplied by 2, so it will be 18 diameter. So after that select a smart dimension, and now the horizontal distance is, we know it is 6 unit, so horizontal distance is 6 unit, and the vertical distance is 2 unit. So set the vertical distance between them is 2 unit. So I have done this. Now select the center line. Oh sorry, now select the center line and draw a center line here. So after the center line has been drawn, now again select the center line, and this time we'll draw an incline line. So again we have select a center line and we're gonna draw an incline line. So draw the incline line. So the incline line has been drawn. Now select the smart dimensional tool again. So selecting the smart dimensional tool, now select these two lines, and it has an angle of 15 degree. So we have drawn the 15-degree angle. Now select the offset entities and select the incline line, and the total distance is 13 units. So 13 divided by 2. So it will be 6.5 unit. Make sure to select bidirectional. Now press OK. Now select the trim option as usual and trim the unnecessary line that we don't need. So I am trimming this portion, and also this smaller portion. Now zoom in here and trim this two portion. Okay, make sure to trim properly according to the sketch. Now trim this portion, this two portion, and this portion also. Okay, okay, trimming here and trim this portion. Okay, so our trim has been done quite well. Now press OK. Okay, so our sketch is done, but some of you will ask why I don't draw every portion differently. I want to draw the whole portion in once, then I will extrude boss it. So after you have drawn a 2D sketch, how will extrude boss it by portion by portion. Okay, let me show you. So for that, if we go back to our sketch again, we can see that this middle slot portion has a thickness of extrude boss of 1.6 unit. Then we can see we have this portion, and this portion has a extrude boss of 3 unit, and the main range portion has a extrude boss of 5 unit. So we have first drawn all full 2D sketch. Now we'll extrude boss it segment wise. For that, first of all, let's isometric it for a better view. Now go to sketch, now extrude boss. Now I am going to extrude boss it to mid plane. Now select this portion, and this portion, this slot portion, we have a dimension of 1.6 unit thickness, so we will dimension it 1.6 unit. Now press OK. So don't need to be afraid, our sketch has been gone. We will use the same sketch. Okay, for that I'm again going to extrude boss portion here, and now from the tree, now from this tree option, now select and go to extrude boss and expand this portion and select the sketch 1 from here. Okay, after you have selected the sketch 1, it will show up your previous sketch. Now from this portion, you select the next portion you want to extrude boss. So I want to extrude boss this portion, so I'm selecting this one, and this has a dimension of 3 unit, so I'm dimension to 3 unit. from the midplane. Now press OK. So you can see that we have extrude boss it. Okay. Now again do the same way. Go to extrude boss here, and from the tree here select the sketch, and this time the dimension is 5 unit, so I'm dimensioning to 5 unit, and I will select this range portion and other range portion. Now press OK. So our range has been drawn. Okay, if we look back to our sketch again, okay, let me zoom it for you. Okay, in here and in here. Okay, let's see this. You can see we have a 17 written here and a 13 written here. So for that we will use the sketch tool here. So let me show. I will roughly dimension it, so uh, it has no dimension here. Okay, so for that I'm selecting this surface. Now sketch, now normal to it, and from here select the midpoint, and I'm going to draw a midline. I'm taking the dimension as I want, so you can take as you want. So I have dimension it to 1.5 unit. Now I can select in the offset entities. I'm selecting an offset of 1.5 unit also. Okay, let me see this. Now press OK. Okay, and if you, why I have drawn this line, because if we select the text option from here, you need a curve to follow the text. So I have, let's see, I have selected, I have written 17, but in the curve if I select this portion, you can see the sketch is drawn like this way. Okay, so if we clear this section and again select this portion or this portion, you can use all the tools like flip vertical, flip horizontal, this way, that way. You can try this as you want. Okay, so I have selected the line here, this line. So let me match it to the sketch. Okay, this looks perfect quite. Okay, now press OK. So this portion has been done, our 17 has been written. So now I will select the construction geometry option, and from that I construct the other line. Okay, now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features, now extrude boss. Now extrude boss it to up to surface. Okay, let's select the up to surface, and I want to extrude boss it up to this surface. If you want to extrude boss it to other side, you can also select up to direction to up to that surface if you want, or you can again draw manually here and up to surface that also. Now press OK. So our 17 has been written quite well. Now isometric it for a better view. Now we need to write the 13. For that, you can see if we select this face, the 13 will look like here 13. But in here, the 13 is in the upside down. For that, I will select the back face now. Okay. From the back face, I will select the back face slot portion. Now right click on it. Now sketch. Now this time I'm selecting the same way again. So I'm selecting the center, sorry, I'm selecting the midline, midpoint line. Okay, we need a curve to guide the text, so that's why we are drawing a line. You can select draw a line, or you can point with your mouse pointer as you want. You don't need to be so much precise. So next I'll select the offset entities. I'll do it as it is. Now select the line, and this time the text will be 13. So I'm selecting the text will be 13, and I want to do it to follow. Okay, if we select this portion, this line, it is in quite well. So why not select this one? So let me clear it first. So why not select this one? This is far away. So this looks great. Now, okay, we can use this one. So I will stick to this one. Now press OK. Now select the construction geometry option. Now construct all the line that I have been drawn. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features and now extrude boss. Now extrude boss it to up to surface. Now I will extrude boss it to up to surface of this surface. Okay. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Let's go back to our sketch. Okay. Let's go back to our sketch. So as you can see, we have done our 3D sketch. Thank you for watching till the end.
Thanks for watching, and keep learning. Be different.